Woo!
All right, boys and girls. Once again, Steve making top 8 at the ARG Oklahoma City 1K one day. And we're going to go through his deck profile. He only lost 2 matches out of the tournament.
Both players I lost to, top 8'd.
Yes, that's right. So if you want to see a good deck profile, this is what he calls
Savage Garden.
That's right. Let's go through it.
Okay, so you run 3 Yamatos. It's
pretty self-explanatory.
I run 3 Mikazuchis because I like having the other Beast Warrior, and he's 1900. So in the mirror match, you're staring down a Yamato. You've got the Mikazuchi. Yours is bigger.
Yeah.
Obviously 3 Crane. I run 2 Turtles, and then 2 Quillins.
Okay, and did you find that the 2 Turtles ever hurt you at all?
No, never have problem running only 2 Turtles, because usually if I needed a 3rd Turtle, I've done something wrong during the match.
Okay.
You know, like I said, I've basically gotten into a long game situation, and that's not really where I want to be.
Okay.
I run 1 Centipede in the main. I run 2 Fire Fist Bears, and then I run 1 Honest.
Okay, so did you ever wish you had only 1 bear, or is there any?
Nope, I liked having 2 bears.
All right.
I will go back to this in a minute when we go through the spells.
All right.
But there's a reason I liked having 2 bears.
Okay.
You have 3 fire formation Tinkies.
Yeah.
You gotta have Tinkies. You can have 3. I'm gonna run 3.
Yeah.
2 Gyokus. This locks down threatening roars. This locks down their mirror forces. It locks down deep prisons. I mean, it just locks down so much stuff.
Impulses, things that can chain you.
Exactly, things.
So this is why your deck's a little different than other Bujin players, is because you have more fire formations.
Right. I run 3 Black Garden, hence the name Savage Garden.
Right.
The Black Gardens, if there's 2 tokens on the field, I can pop the Black Garden and the 2 tokens, and I can summon back the 2 bears. I can summon the 2 Quillins. I can summon all 3 cranes. All of those monsters are summonable by popping 2 tokens in Black Garden.
Yep.
That's the reason I run 2 bears, because I can pop the Black Garden, summon the bear, then pop a Tinky off the back row, and it gives me advantage again.
Or if something crazy happened, you could pop and get a Siswano.
Exactly. I can go and summon the crane, make the Swano, or Susan, like I affectionately call her.
Yeah. But you could also pop 3 tokens for a Susan in the grave. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
3 MSTs.
Keep more the back row clear. Yeah.
More back row hate. 2 Forbidden Lance.
Oh, wait, did I see the Centipede in here?
Yes,
did
there
you say
is.
it?
Yeah,
Okay, I must have just missed it. Okay.
Yep. 2 Lances.
Yep, protect your monsters.
Protect my monsters, and also to lower their monsters. Sometimes they go and they have Tiger Kings.
Yeah.
And they're putting the traps on them and getting them big, 4,200.
Yeah.
They come over and then you just lance it, and they're just like sad faces. I run 2 Pot of Duality so that I can just get that
Stay
first turn
consistent.
Yamato.
Yeah.
Exactly, consistency. Dark Hole. Save.
It does save. I'll admit, I'm glad you told me to do that.
And then I run a Book of Moon, because a lot of times they'll put that Thunder King out there to stop you. You book it, so then you can do all your searches.
Yeah, one of the best cards.
Yeah. So then we go to the traps. I run
Definitely different than most.
2 Horn of the Phantom Beast.
Yep, you draw a card.
Big, awesome. I put 2 Horn of the Phantom Beast on a Susan. I was drawing massive amounts of cards. This guy put all of his monsters in defense position. And they were actual monsters, not tokens, actual monsters. And I just said, really? This is what you're going to do? So I just
drew like 6 cards.
I drew 2, 4, 6, 8. It was ridiculous. Oh, man. It was so, and I had so many cards in hand. And then, like, at the end turn, I'm like, okay, well, I have to discard. I have too many cards.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Turtle. There goes Quillin. There goes Centipede. It was amazing. I was like, this is perfect. So I run the 1 sword in the main. A lot of people tell me I should run 2.
Yeah.
In later versions, I may run 2. I liked it every time I had it.
So you don't open with 2.
Exactly, but I don't want to open with 2.
Okay.
It's not good early.
Yeah.
Because you don't have anything to grab.
If you don't have the Yamato, you're in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
And that helps you go from 2 turtles. It's almost like a 3rd turtle
or getting a crane back.
Yeah, anything you need.
Yeah, because they think they've got you because all your cranes are in the graveyard. You just go sword,
laugh,
crane, happens.
Yeah.
So I run Compulse. I run Call the Haunted, so that you
consistency.
can call something, Susan, do what you need to do. I run Malevolent Catastrophe in the main.
That's a last minute change, correct?
Yeah, Fire Fist players hate me.
Yes, they do.
Because I will sacrifice my Black Garden or my one card I have in the back row to mess up their entire back row, which is usually at 4 to 5.
Yeah.
They usually try to maintain a very large, healthy back row.
Yeah, you're playing a control deck. You gotta.
Exactly. So I would, and I recover much easier from it. Then I run Silent Warning and Mirror Force in the main.
Yeah, so no Bri, went with Malevolent instead.
Right.
No reason to negate them if they're all dead.
Exactly. No reason to negate one if I get them all.
Jump into the side.
Okay, so we'll go to the side deck here. Whoops.
He runs Kaisers.
Yeah. In the side deck, I had one Gorilla. In the side deck, I run one Gorilla. This was so I could pop Imperial Iron Wall.
Yeah, I was going to say, you no other way to do it, really. This
Right.
is MSTs.
MSTs, I didn't want to wait on them. I could 10 key, get Gorilla, pop the Imperial Iron Wall, and then I can start doing what I need to do. I ran Cyber Dragon. Before the tournament, I was kind of afraid of running into Geargia and Machinas and stuff like that. So I ran this. I didn't use it, but I had it.
You need it. That deck's so good.
And I also thought I could tribute tokens for it.
Yeah, well.
If need be. I run Torrential for the people that are just spamming the field with massive amounts of monsters.
Real quick, what he means by sacking for tokens is in case they fill your field up with tokens. So you've got, they're summoning a bunch of monsters and they're putting all those Black Garden tokens on your field, and then they think, oh, I'll just end the turn. He's got 5 tokens. He can't do anything. You might have an answer. That's what he meant by that.
So I ran Torrential Tribute. I actually got this off twice after siding.
Okay.
So it actually did help me quite a bit. A Fire Fist player went completely bonkers on me and just started doing Cardinal stuff, and it was not good. And I said, I have to stop this, and I Torrentialed.
Anti-swarm.
Yeah, pretty much anti-swarm. I run a second Mirror Force. It's just too good to not have a second one.
Okay.
I run a second Malevolent Catastrophe.
Really don't like the back rows.
Really don't like back rows. I run Karma Cut. I was afraid of running into Garuda.
Garunix?
Or Garunix.
Yeah, whatever his name is. Garuda, yeah.
There's also other stuff that basically you just don't want going
Grapha, you know, whatever.
Yeah, Gravekeepers. Also, you can Karma Cut and Zectors.
Stardust, Zectors, yeah, just whatever.
Vanity's Emptiness. I run 2 of them.
More anti-swarm.
I think I sided them once, and I don't know that I like them.
Yeah.
They don't really work very well, because once you throw away a card to the graveyard, it goes away.
Yeah.
So I run 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. I actually shut down a Chaos Dragon deck with these.
Okay.
He was not happy about them.
But they're for Evil Swarm and Zectors, Dark World, whatever.
Yeah, dark decks.
Yeah.
I run a 3rd Lance.
Okay.
For when I know they're siding Imperial Iron Walls.
Yeah.
You know, and then they're going to make my turtles not work.
Yeah, so you need a Lance to protect your guys instead of a Turtle to protect your guys.
Exactly.
Got it.
I run XYZ Encore.
Yeah.
I sided it once, and I never got it off. So I don't know if I would run it again as a side deck card.
Okay.
It's decent. It's just not for my build.
What else?
And then I run 3 Kaiser Coliseums. I side the Gardens out.
Yeah.
You can't run Kaiser Coliseum with the Black Gardens.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You can't, because what'll happen is they'll summon a monster and then start giving you tokens. So they'll
Bring out whatever they want.
They'll just bring out whatever they want. They'll make your monster count go up higher by giving you tokens.
All right, let's go to the extra.
Extra deck. We run 2 Susans, and then I run 13 other cards that I did not use at all. But we'll go through them.
Just go through them quickly. Everybody knows what they are.
Yeah, I ran Tiger King because I run Fire Fist.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Grabs you go.
I run Kagasuchi because it's a Bujin monster. He's 2,500. He can get the booze, go over some bigger monsters. I run Dire Wolf so I could pop stuff.
But you also bear.
Yeah, I run Gaga Cowboy so you can use the finisher. I run Pearl because it's 2,600 and can't be fiendish chained. I run Maestro so you can go and turn things into attack position and be able to deal damage.
That's Pappy, you mean?
Oh, Pappy?
This is Book of Moon.
Oh, sorry. You can Book of Moon things.
Yeah.
I get confused. He protects himself. So
Yeah.
if you're in a bad spot and you need to replenish,
You worry about that mirror force.
yeah. We'll go back to over here. Starly's Paladynamo. Apparently it does good things. I never used it. Zen mains, because I was afraid of getting XYZ Encored. I'd been XYZ Encored in the past in locals and stuff like that, and I never had an answer for it, so I ended up stuck with 2 monsters on the field. So I put a Zen mains on the extra. Utopia.
Because he's light.
Because he's light, he stops attacks, he's good. I added Omega, because apparently he's good. I didn't use him again.
He's a giant lance.
Giant Lance. Abyss Dweller.
Hormels suck to play against.
Not if you're me.
Yeah,
Black Ship of Corn. Again, 8 pops, little guys, stuff like that. And then I ran a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon because I was afraid of the machines.
Yeah.
But these guys were MVPs. They did all my work.
Before we forget, you played against, let's see, like you said, you went X1 in the rounds.
No, I went X2.
X2 in the rounds.
I lost to a
on the last
Chaos
round.
Dragon and a Constellar.
Right, you beat what?
I beat Heretics, Chaos Dragons,
Fire Fist,
and a mirror match.
Right, and then in the top 16, you played against number 2. You were number 15.
I was number 15
and you
after.
played against number 2 guy, and what happened there?
I beat Mermails, and game 1 there was a.
We told him, oh, I'm playing Bujins. What are you playing?
Well, yeah, exactly. I asked him what he was playing, and he wouldn't tell me. He was like, oh, I'm playing cards. Because I was willing, if he had told me what he was playing, I was going to just say, oh, well, good game.
Yeah.
You know, and just walk away because I had to go to my wife's birthday. He apparently did not want to do that. He wanted to say, oh, well, I'm playing cards. And I said, fine, let's play cards then. And I sat down at the table, and I proceeded to beat him in 2 games with his Mermail deck.
Yeah.
And game 1, we had a slight disagreement over how Solemn Warning works. Apparently my Solemn Warning works, and he just wanted to try and say that he had already done his thing and I had missed my timing. And that wasn't true. He was just trying to rule shark and just be overall unpleasant.
Yeah.
Obviously, after that moment, he was completely off kilter, just upset the entire time. Game 2 was just completely in my favor. He couldn't get cards he needed every time he thought he had an answer for me. He mind crushed me and literally saw the answer in my hand. I showed him the compulsion. He was like, oh, well, the thing I'm doing with this mind crush means nothing. So he didn't want to shake my hand or anything. He was a pretty poor sport about the entire ordeal, and I beat him. And he got he basically lost in the round of 16, and I got top 8. And then after beating him, I left.
Yeah, got his playmat, got your $50, and called it a day.
Yep, got my points, and like I said, and I was willing to give him the win.
He's got points here. He's got more points that he got.
Yep, right
so
here.
he had a good day. So he'll be qualified for the Nats at ARG. And I hope you guys will comment below and click that thumbs up. Thanks, guys.